and welcome to another fabulous interview here with John Barry, the CEO of Quantify Crypto. So today we are going to talk about alert signals, which are very important, and they're very important for me because, John, I can't tell you how many times people miss calls on the market because they're busy doing something else. Personally, me, I am not the best trader. So I know whenever there are alerts and I see, the market dumping or spiraling out of nowhere, it is very important to kind of like jump on action if you have some apps on your phone or, for me, I'm a full-time worker and it is tough having a job, having a dog, and also paying attention to charts. Cause that's just, not the easiest thing to do.
I totally agree. And it's not just for people that are not new to trading. Advanced traders use signals because nobody can be in front of their computer 24/7. So it's really for all traders. You really need automated tools and tips and helps all the time to get you ahead of time.
Yes, totally agree. So can you tell me a little bit of the benefits that these alert signals have, pretty much besides what we've already covered, that you don't have to sit 24/7 in front of a computer screen?
Yeah, really, it's hard because there's so many cryptocurrencies. Quantify Crypto covers 500 cryptocurrencies, and they're like the most tradable assets. But nobody can cover 500 cryptocurrencies. You do your fundamental research, but sometimes you don't know if it's a good entry point or it's not a good entry point. And so the tools help you trade. It just makes your life so much easier. And our trend indicators have a great track record. Like back in 2022, in April and May, it was all bearish, like, oh my God, Bitcoin's down to 50K. And our indicators saying bearish, and people were saying, is it time to buy the dip? And I was telling people no. And that ended up being a call because you don't really know how long a trend is going to last, but trends do tend to last multiple days, or last year it was like multiple months. So you never know. And then in the start of 2023, everything on the site was saying bullish, bullish, bullish. Bitcoin was trading at 16,600, and that was a great entry point. And so recently they've turned bearish again, unfortunately, but they've been very accurate.
Wow. Yeah. And those signals, they seem to be more accurate than my calls. I'll tell you that much. Can you show us how to set up these alert signals on the website?
Yes, I'll do that right now. This is the Quantify Crypto coin screener. Pretty much you can set alerts anywhere on Quantify Crypto. You just click on the bell in the upper right-hand side. But what's good about the coin screener is that it will pre-fill some of the fields for you, so it's easier to set a screener. So I'm going to do an example of Dogecoin. I'm going to click on the alarm clock, and you can see my window opens already at the Dogecoin. And when I set up my trading, and this is for me, people might want to set up differently. I set up 6 different alerts. I'm going to start, and I think people will learn this just the repetition I give it right now. I'm going to start with support resistance, and I definitely want to know when my support is failing. So I'm going to go below support. Okay. I'm going to set the time. Normally, an alert will expire in 5 days. I'm going to set it to the end of the month. I have it set for notify on apps, send email. For this demo, I'm not going to do the Telegram text, but you would just put your name for send Telegram. And I put a name for every alert I do. So I'm going to call this Doge support failure. And I'm just going to hit the create button. And you'll see that just popped up right here as a Doge support failure. So I'm going to click on the alert again. And I'm going to now do the inverse, which is above resistance. Okay, I'm going to go through the same process, but I'm going to rename this. And this is Doge. I'm going to call this take profits. And this means when Dogecoin goes above its resistance level, this means it's very likely to head back down, or it's going to pop up even higher. It's hard to know. Most of the time it will head back down, but I know I want to at least close part of my position, especially if it's a lesser known coin. It's more likely to pump and dump real quick, but I view Doge take profits as one of my most important alerts that I send out there. An alert I also want to create is for when the trend changes. So right now, I'm going to select trend, and I want to know when trend is going to be bullish. So I'm going to go Doge trend bullish, and I'm going to create, and I'm going to click on Doge, and I'm going to create one for bearish. One thing that's going to happen here is since Doge is already bearish, it's going to generate this alert right away. Now do a create, and you can see that popped up right away. And you'll get an email and also a Telegram alert when this occurs. I'm going to do the last two alerts. I like to use the RSI, and for RSI bullish, this is Doge pump alert. This means the RSI has gone up significantly. I'm going to change the time frame though, because I find for pumps, 15-minute and 30-minute are the best RSI pump signals. So I'm going to do Doge pump alert, and I create, and I'm going to do the same for a dump. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do bearish, and when I do bearish, I like to put like some symbols on that so it automatically shows, because pump and dumpers spelled too closely together. So I want Doge dump alert. And when this occurs, this tells me I need to look at the price chart. Sometimes this is just a short correction. Sometimes it's something more significant.
I see.
Okay, so you can see here, I have my green active alerts. I do want to show when I click on this. I'm just going to move this a little bit. You have the play button and the X button. I can just hit the play button, and that's going to reactivate my alert. So all the steps I just did, I do not have to repeat. Okay, you can see this popped up bearish, but this is something I want to do if I get like a dump alert, if I want to get a pump alert, or my bullish trend has occurred. I can always reset these by just hitting the play button, and I can always access my prior alerts that have happened. And you can see I trade Ethereum and Bitcoin, and that's how you set up the alerts. But I find it's easiest to set my alerts up from the coin screener. Okay, so those are the 6 fundamental alerts I like to have. It's system failure, profit taken, bullish trend, bearish trend, price dump, and price pump. And so when I'm done with my alerts, I can hit the greater than sign, and that gets rid of the alert screen.
Awesome. Yeah, those are good things to have in order to set up alerts. I know there's other products out there that kind of give you automated ones, but there's only like a 70% accuracy with some of these automated alert systems, which I think has a lot to do with trading bots, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's very important to obviously plug in your own analysis and kind of get detection on which way the market is going. So I guess, can you expand a little bit about those fundamental bullish and bearish price trend changes?
Yes, our research has definitely shown that price trend changes are very significant, and when they occur, they tend to last for a little while, and they can change very quickly too. So you really have to be on your toes. Like, we use over 11 EMA crossover periods for each time period. We have found through our research that the 1 hour, which we call critical trend, is very important. And that's really been exceptionally accurate in the past few years.
So, John, if there is people who are interested in kind of connecting with other people within the community or just reaching out to the team and getting some updates, because I know you guys are rolling a lot of updates, the team's been working hard, where can they go exactly?
Okay, the best place to go is go to our homepage, or actually any page, and you can go to the bottom and just click on our Telegram link. And that way you can enter into our Telegram group and you'll get the link. So just open on another screen, so I'm screen sharing, but that brings you right to our Telegram group, and that's where you'll get the fastest response to any question, anything's open. If you want me to do an analysis on a coin, if you want my opinion, if you have a question, whatever you want to ask, feel free to ask. Just be nice.
Sometimes I have a love-hate relationship with trolls is what I'll say. But yes, be nice, because obviously, guys, they are working really hard on this product, and just trying to make it a premium option for traders who want to maximize their gains. But John, I want to thank you so much for joining us today. I know I learned a lot from this myself, and I'm looking forward to doing our next video. Guys, again, you can check out quantifycrypto.com for premium trading tools, alert, signals, and analysis. John,
okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bitcoin Queen. It was great. Thank you so much.